Hey Tony, it's Saturday, and yeah, I forgot to do the video again this week because bar prep sucks. That's what I did all day yesterday, was just study for the bar, and the video completely slipped my mind because of it. So that's 2 times in 3 weeks that the bar has made me miss a video, so I apologize. But to answer your question of the week, what did I do for the 4th of July week? It was actually, minus the awful bar prep, it was actually a pretty good week. Let's see. I have a job interview next week with the Berkshire County District Attorney's Office, so that's good. I'm hoping I get that. Because I would love to do criminal prosecution. I loved it in undergrad, and I would love to do it now. I want to be a trial attorney though, so the more trial experience I get, the better it is. So that happened this week, and that interview is going to be Wednesday, which I'm excited for, a little nervous. I haven't had an interview in years, so it'll be amusing to say the least. So there's that. So now actually for the July 4th week, on July 3rd, Taylor and I actually ended up going to a fireworks show. We live pretty close to a town called East Longmeadow. It's actually only about 10 minutes away, give or take. And so Taylor and I had never actually seen fireworks together. Like we've been together for years, but we just have never seen fireworks. So I was like, "Hey, let's go see fireworks this week," and we did. The only problem was East Longmeadow was actually having issues with their firework launcher, and it wasn't working for them. So we got there at the tail end of like a country concert there because it was their like country festival or whatever. So we got the tail end of that. And then they played for another half hour while we were waiting for the fireworks. Mind you, it was 90 degrees out, so that was not, it was 9:30 at night and it was still 90 degrees out, so we were miserable. And so we had to listen to 30 minutes of country. And then we had 30 minutes of silence while they were still trying to fix up the launcher. Eventually, it was ultimately worth it. It was a pretty cool show. We enjoyed it. But it didn't change the fact that we were stuck in 90-degree weather, listening to country for a half hour, and then listening to nothing for the other half hour, when it was just getting warmer and warmer. But it was still pretty cool. I said it was a pretty good show. As we were walking away, we got to see the end of the grand finale as well. And then on July 4th itself, your birthday, which by the way, happy birthday. I know I sent you a message about it, but happy birthday. You have to tell me how much you drank on your birthday. But we ended up actually going to another town in our area called Holyoke, because 2 of our really good friends are fire spinners, so they did a fire show for us. Now what fire spinning is they have like hula hoops, ribbons, etc., that they light on fire and make a show with it. Now they've been doing this for, I think our friend Joe's been doing this for 10, 15 years, and his wife has been doing it for like 5. So they're professional fire spinners. But it was still the coolest thing. Them like using all these flaming props. Abby, who's pregnant, ended up she was posting on Facebook the joke that their child, who's going to be due in January, fire spun for the first time while in the womb. So that was pretty funny. But what was really cool there is I got to hold a flaming sword, which was really cool. It was really intimidating though, because there's this, good sized sword, probably, foot long, give or take. Yeah, probably a little more, probably about a foot and a half long. Yeah, probably even longer, but it was a good sized sword. And so I'm holding on to this flaming sword. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Of course, I started making lightsaber sound effects because why not? But it was we had a pretty good time. It was really enjoyable. I'd never seen a fire show like that before. Now, a friend of mine in Toledo was a fire breather and a fire swallower, which was cool to see. But I'd never seen a fire spinning show, and it was really impressive because Joe and Abby were excellent at it. What was actually the funniest part is Joe's mom is probably in her late 60s, and she had a flaming hula hoop at one point, and she was just screaming, "No, no, 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 no!" As Joe was just kind of taunting her a little bit with the hula hoop, which just made it for a pretty funny show. But all in all, it was a pretty good week. The bar prep sucks, and I'm not feeling great about it because I have roughly 2 weeks to learn everything. Now, I've been working a lot throughout the year, but there's still a lot that I'm missing, and I'm aware of this. And it's just a grind. It's a long, arduous process that I can only hope will be worth it in the end. So, Tony, my question for you is, how was your birthday, and how much did you drink? Tony, I'll see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.